Many of us are happy it's the holidays, but it's not always the case for people who are drug addicts or have a hard time coping with stress. Those are some reasons heroin use is higher this time of year. Maria Catanzarite's been in touch with Mishawaka police, and what are they seeing?
Yeah, well, it's not looking good, Terry. They're seeing more drug overdoses recently, more over the past 2 years, this year at least. And the belief is that heroin's making the problem worse because, as you know, it tends to be cheaper than prescription opioids. And I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the phrase, get them while they're young. So Mishawaka police, they're teaching kids to find their natural high. This all amidst rising heroin use around the holidays. Pause for celebration, graduation, though less pomp and circumstance on this December day.
We are seeing heroin use out of control.
Lieutenant Tim Williams keeping it real with DARE graduates, 5th graders at Mishawaka Catholic. Max Morales making mental notes.
It ruins your life, and it could ruin some of your relationships with people, and if you see people and they won't want to be next to you anymore.
Or here for the holidays. Recently, Mishawaka police are responding to more drug overdose calls.
When people are stressed, sometimes they turn to alternatives, whether it's alcohol, could be drugs or other things. And we don't want them to go to the actual heroin.
Heroin makes you think you have the motivation to go about your daily life, whether it's holiday shopping or mentally preparing for the family feast.
So that's why you see these stories about people passed out in the grocery store parking lots and so on and so forth.
John Horsley with Oaklawn.
And so I think if we can decrease the amount of people abusing other drugs and then going to heroin because it's cheaper, we'll see the numbers drop.
All the reason Lieutenant Williams reminds the kids to find their natural high.
That you can do to be able to help yourself become successful and reach your dreams.
Maximus Morales.
My dreams won't be crushed. Baseball will help me in life not to do drugs and alcohol.
All right, so just to give you a snapshot of how bad drug use has become, especially in Mishawaka, let's take a look at those numbers. Police have responded to 91 overdoses this year. That's up from 61 last year, and the year before that in 2014, 46. So they've seen a huge increase, Terry.
Yeah, the numbers don't lie, and there's no simple fix to the drug epidemic. And is there anything we can do at home?
Yeah, well, a simple thing that we can do very easily is that we can quickly dispose of any prescription opioids, Vicodin, Percocet, Dilaudid, things that we don't need, and especially lock the medicine cabinet. Kids can easily get a hold of that because they're home for the holidays or away on break. And Oaklawn says it's clear that these opioids are gateways to harder and cheaper drugs like heroin.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Maria.